Welcome to New This Week for November 9th. We've got an exciting week for books this week. Some odd independents, some decent Marvels, and I'm excited about a couple DC things too. Can you believe it? We'll start off with the independents. We've got Three Keys #2 from Image. We've got After School #4. I believe this could be the last issue. Artist Elites Presents #4. Ozza the Barbed #3. Betty and Veronica Friends Forever Christmas Party. What nice stockings to get for Christmas morning. Cities of Magic #5. I can't remember when Cities of Magic #4 actually came out. Forgot what was going on in that book. It's been fired. Dark Interlude #5. Issue #1 of this book was pretty decent, I've been told. Here's issue #2 of Dark Ride. Devil's Highway Volume 2 trade paperback. This is probably one of the best books from AWA. Both volumes. Benjamin Percy. He's a hit or miss guy. He's hit it on this book. Do a Powerbomb #6. And we've got Garbage Pail Kids Origins #2. One of my favorites. Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors, All Hail the King #2. And a new #1 from Image called Gospel. Not really sure what it's about, but there seems like there's a giant boar coming down to destroy people. This book has been fantastic. All the hard case crime books from Titan Press has been really good. If you ever get a chance to read any of them, I suggest pick them up. This is Gun Honey #3. Then we've got Kaya #2. What's your ruling on that, Buff? Kaya? Kaya? Or Kaya?
Kaya.
Kaya?
Yeah.
From now on, this book is called Kaya. It doesn't even matter if it's Kaya. That's the Buff ruling. Kaya #2. Then if you're a Luna Brother fan, we got Jonathan Luna, The Knight and the Lady of Play. Nocturne County from #1 from Scout Comics. The Least We Can Do #3. Finding the issue numbers are hard for me. Great cover. Who knows about the book? But we got Lord of the Jungle #1. I always tend to try a Tarzan book here and there, and usually after a couple issues I've had enough of Tarzan. Minor Threats #3. Written by Mr. Comedy himself, Patton Oswalt. Guy's a riot. I haven't read the book though, but I'm sure people enjoy it because it's selling pretty well. My Little Pony Classics Reimagined #1. New pony, jump on. With it saying Classic Reimagined, maybe they're taking the old stories and giving a new twist to them. Who knows? Couldn't think you could run out of My Little Pony stories, but maybe they did. And this is from a new group, a new publishing company, Whatnot. This is Ninja Funk #1. Radiant Black #19. Scorched Volume 1 trade paperback. Seven Sons #6. With some Jay Lee cover art. And a book that's surprisingly good. Shock Shop #3. This book is called Soldier Stories. It's a one-shot from Image. They actually took soldiers who served between Vietnam and Afghanistan, and they're writing first-person stories of what happened to them in the war. Spawn number 335. This could be an interesting book. Specs number 1. I guess someone gets some glasses and you see, or if you, whatever you wish for, you see it happens or it happens. I skimmed through it. There's some not so good things happen because people shouldn't get wishes. I mean, if you've been reading 8 Billion Genies. And we've got Starhenge number 5. Star Trek Trill one-shot. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 134. Looks like they're fighting a predator here. I mean, I know it's not, but got a little predator look there. And then we've got Teenage Ninja Turtles, the Armageddon game, the Alliance. Number 1. Traveling to Mars, number 1. I'm going to give this a shot. Seems like a lot of the Ablaze books are actually pretty decent. So, I mean, they're worth checking out. Their number 1s. You may hit something that's really good. And we've got Scotty Young, Twig trade paperback. This is a fan favorite by many, many people. Two Graves, number 1. And we're going to finish off with Year Zero, Volume 0, number 2. I think this is like maybe the third volume of Year Zero from AWA. That's what we've got. That's what we've got for the independents this week. Like I said, there's a few good things there. Some weird stuff. I think there's a little bit of something for everybody. We'll go to DC Comics. And I'm going to step off camera for a second. Because I have something to show too. Which I didn't put in the pile. Because they're variant covers, so there aren't many there. But kind of like them. So we've got Batgirls number 12. Batman Incorporated number 2. So far, this is the exciting part. Batman Urban Legends number 21. Batman vs. Robin number 3. We're almost to the end of Dark Crisis. We got issue number 6 of Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Ooh. Nope, not excited yet. I Am Batman number 15. And this is what I'm kind of excited for. This is the 30th anniversary of the death of Superman. And now they're doing some 30th anniversary specials of the book. I think it's probably the last really great story that's been written for Superman in 30 years. It's there's been some good stories since then, but most of it hasn't been very good. I'm pretty excited that they're going back to it where I believe Lois is telling Kal-El or whatever. Is it Kal-El, the kid's name? The Superman's kid? No, Kal-El is what's the kid's name? Who cares? His book is out here anyways. Nobody reads the book anyways. But anyways, Connor? John, yeah, maybe John. Either way, I think Lois is telling John the story of how Superman was murdered by Doomsday. But they've got some really cool covers. I mean, you got a die cut cover. One where, well, that's very intimidating if you're not Doomsday. And then they've got a cover where everyone's mourning. But they also brought back the classic black bag cover where you get your black armband and all the stuff that you got 30 years ago. I think this is actually pretty cool. This is one of my favorite stories. I remember stopping at the red lights and starting to read it on the way home from the comic shop. So I think they're doing something good. And I'm going to actually skip down a little because they actually did a reprint. I mean, we know this book's been reprinted 1,000,000 times, but they did a reprint special edition of The Death of Superman also. So I think that's something actually really cool by DC. I usually trash on them a lot. Today is not the day. I think they did something awesome. All right, now we'll go back to the stuff that we could trash on. We got Detective Comics Facsimile Edition, number 38. I think it's the first appearance of the Boy Wonder Robin. Flash. The fastest man alive. Yep. The fastest man alive, number 3. It's over. Good. Nice House on the Lake, number 11. I think there's one issue left of this. Very, very popular book. Yep. Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 17. Again, like I said, nobody's reading this book. I think it's canceled. Multiversity, Teen Justice. 2 books in a row that nobody's reading. The New Golden Age, number 1. Jeff Johns is writing it. Steve Lieber is one of the artists in there. I love Steve Lieber's art. And Jeff Johns was always one of my favorite writers. Could be a decent book. Then they're going back to old school with Wildcats, number 1. And if you Wildcats fans out there, there's a book to go to. And they've got 3 or 4 other variant covers too that we'll have that look pretty decent. And then we've got Wonder Woman 93. 793, not 93. 793. And what I'm kind of excited to show is that they're doing these. I mean, this is 90s month. They actually have other variant covers where they made the covers look like the old 90s books. And the second you see them, you know, wow, this looks like it came from the 90s. But so what they've been doing some variants of foil covers. So like last week, I forgot to show this. We have a Batman foil cover. You had a Joker foil cover. There's a Batman Incorporated foils. So they're doing some of these covers. I mean, they're all allocated, you know. So it's not like we got a bunch of them, or a lot of stores got a bunch of them. But if you're into the pretty colors and the foils, or you miss the 90s, DC's brought it back for you. All right. That was the crap I stepped out of camera for. But I was still kind of excited about it. All right, and let's go to Marvel. We get to show you another great cover by the legendary John Romita Jr. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 13. There are no better covers. I mean, this isn't his worst cover. This is one of his better covers he's done since he started doing this. But it's the great John Romita Jr. Then we've got The Avengers, number 62. And finally, this is exciting. It's over. Axe, Judgment Day, Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, issue number Omega. It's not even a number. It's just number 6. It's Omega. Who knows? But it's over. Because the world's been clamoring for it, we got a second Black Panther comic. Black Panther Unconquered, number 1. Nice cover. I mean, all the Captain America books have been... Captain America Sentinel of Liberty, number 6. And this. Damage Control, number 4. Now, we've got... I think this guy's name's Ryan North that's writing this. He's written a few other things. Nothing that I can remember off the top of my head as being mind-blowing, but it's Fantastic Four number 1. I'm a Fantastic Four fan. Unfortunately, they haven't written good Fantastic Four books in a long time. Dan Slott's Fantastic Four was atrocious. Not even worth the use for kindling in your fire. I'm hoping this is so much better. It's in my pile to take a look at. Another great cover for Ghost Rider, number 8. And again, that's a Benjamin Percy book too. I talked about him earlier in the show. Legion of X, number 7. Marauders, number 8. And this has to be your cover A. This is going to make a lot of people pick it up and say, oh, wow, I want a Saturday morning cartoon looking book. Even though the inside doesn't look it. Great. Oh, Moon Knight 17. Again, very popular book. I'm sure you all know that. And this is what people are going to be banging the door down for. We now have the New Mutants 98 Facsimile Edition. Can't afford the regular? $4. You got yourself a facsimile. Someday you may be able to fool someone and sell it to them for the price of a regular one. People don't know. They're dumb. They'll just look, oh, wow, he's got this thing out for $100 on eBay? What a steal. And they're just going to grab it. Congratulations. You just made a lot of money. Sabretooth and the Exiles, #1. Now we've got Spider-Man #2, where I just ragged on Dan Slott of his Fantastic Four. Spider-Man #1 was excellent. Mark Bagley's artwork looked great. Slott's writing was good if he actually wrote it. But it's I'm hoping #2 is good. I mean, #1 was really good. I recommend trying it out. This I'll pick up too. I like DeMatteis. He's an old school guy. Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt #1. I got some little Craven action going on there. It's always been good. It's always been good. Now I'm not sure if this book. I'll have to read. I'm not sure if this is like another hunt that we didn't know because Craven's dead. So I don't know if this is something that went on back in the past. I mean, it could be. He's an old writer, so it is. But I brought it home. Anything with Craven hunting down Spider-Man, usually decent. And we've got Star Wars High Republic #2. Venom #13. Wolverine 27. And we'll finish off the week with every favorite era for X-Men Legends #4. Unfortunately, this looks like Mojo World. Again, that's nobody's favorite era. But that's what we've got. So that's what we have this week. Thanks for watching. Hopefully there's something you like. And we'll see you next week.